Okay, so let's take a deep dive into what amethyst actually means when we're talking about lore, right? And if we go back to ancient Greece, what we're going to find out is that the word amethyst actually derives itself from a Greek word meaning intoxicated. And so amethyst gets its main idea from being the sobriety stone. And so if we're going to take amethyst as a sobriety stone, what does that really mean? What does it mean to be sober? And I just want to go deeper onto this because a lot of the times we see people talking about metaphysics and crystal properties and things like that, but not really getting to the meat and potatoes of it. People just kind of skim over it, make a very broad speculative kind of statement about it, most likely to sell the stone. But what I want to do here today is actually dive deep into what does it mean to be sober. And so if we're going to actually use our amethyst for metaphysical purposes, which I'm not trying to say we should, but what I want to do is just explain the term sobriety from a metaphysical standpoint. And from a metaphysical standpoint, sobriety essentially means you're level-headed, straight-headed, clear-headed. You're able to think properly, concisely. And so a lot of the times when we're looking for answers, when we're trying to figure out what's the right move to make, what's the right thing to do, we need to be sober in order to do that. And so the idea behind amethyst is that it's going to sober up our mind, remove all the clutter, remove all the doubt, remove all the insecurity and the negativity that's kind of festering around in our heads, and give us a place where we can think clearly from, right? And if you're going to be sober, it also means that you're not reactive. Most people's thinking process is reactive. We don't want to be reactive in our thinking process. We want to be non-reactive. And so amethyst, sobriety, sober mind, not being reactive, thinking straight, thinking clearly, making the right decisions. Boom.